Hello everyone. So in the previous video we have looked at the multi-purpose projects in India like the Damodar Valley project or Bhakra Nagal project or Hirakund project. In this we are going to look at the multi-purpose projects in Rajasthan. So we are going to look at 2 to 3 projects in detail, and the next projects we are not going to look in detail, but we are only going to look at what are the aims of these projects. So when we talk about the multi-purpose projects in Rajasthan, as I said, the multi-purpose projects have multiple aims like electricity generation, water supply, and water supply, then ensuring that water is available for irrigation. All right, so multiple aims are there. So let us look at the multi-purpose projects in Rajasthan. The first project is Chambal Valley project. Okay. The first is Chambal Valley. So what is this Chambal Valley project? Now, this Chambal Valley project, it is a joint venture of Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. There is a Chambal Wildlife Sanctuary as well. Okay, so this is between Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Okay, its construction was started on river Chambal in 1953. Now, as I said, major multi-purpose projects are situated on the river only. So, Chambal Valley project situated on Chambal River. Okay, like Bhakra Nagal project is situated on river Satluj, Damodar Valley project on Damodar River. Similarly, Chambal Valley project is situated on river Chambal. Now, what was the aim? The aim was to prevent wearing of land, flood and related calamities caused by the river. Okay, so the aim is, as I said, like the normal aim of a multi-purpose project, to prevent floods. Okay, so one aim was to prevent floods, to provide water or drinking purpose, then irrigation. Okay, to prevent floods, to provide water for drinking purpose or potable water, and for irrigation purposes. This is about the Chambal Valley project, which is important. Second is Indira Gandhi Canal project. Okay. Indira Gandhi Canal project. About the Indira Gandhi Canal project, now aim was to provide potable water supply. Okay, here also aim is potable water supply to the people living in Thar desert. Okay, now this is situated on the confluence of river Satluj and Ravi. So it is on river Satluj and Ravi. So confluence means when two rivers meet. So जैसे ये Satluj river and this is river Ravi. So when these two rivers meets, this is point is known as confluence. Okay. So this project is situated on the confluence of Satluj and Ravi river. Now the potable water supply is provided in 9 districts, 29 towns and more than 3,000 villages. This project has been extended till Gatra area, which is near the international border. Now this canal was completed in 2 phases, alright, and majority portion of this canal lies in Rajasthan. Okay, so various branches and lift canals have been built so that water can be provided to the desired areas, and Through these lift canals, potable water is provided to various towns and villages. So presently there are 7 lift canals. So presently in the Indira Gandhi project, Indira Gandhi Canal project, 7 lift canals are there. Okay, 7 lift canals are there, and as I said, this project has been extended till the villages which are close to international border. So this is about Indira Gandhi project. Now there is one more, which is Mahi Bajaj Sagar project. That is not important. You can read it. And then there is Bisalpur project, and number of small projects are there like Major Dam, Jakham Dam, Narmada Dam, Narmada project, or Panchna Dam. So number of projects are there. You can go through them, but these two are important one. Now we will look at water conservation. So water conservation. So what is water conservation? Water conservation is when you store the water, when you conserve the water in an efficient way. So water conservation is storing water and ensuring that water is not wastage. So ensuring that water wastage is not taking place. Conserving water, okay, because water is precious. So what happens, you collect rainwater. So through the multi-purpose projects, rainwater is collected and stored in dams, canals, etc. So in Rajasthan there are traditional water conservation forms. Different traditional water conservations are there which were in use. Okay, so let us look at the traditional water conservation means in Rajasthan. Traditional ways, one is Bowry, or also known as steep well. So what is the structure? What is Bowry? So these are circular in nature or quadrangle, and these are made of bricks and artistic stones. Okay, so these are circular or oval in shape, made up of stones, bricks, etc. So what happens is steps means sedia. So basically, suppose this is the step well. So steps will be created here so that you can reach at the bottom. Water gets collected, water comes from different direction and gets stored in these steep well. Okay, so this is the traditional way of water conservation in Rajasthan. Okay, now statues of the local gods are also placed there. So steps are built to reach these parts. Now number of Bowries are there, like famous Bowries are there, like Tapi Bowry of Jodhpur. Okay, and Bundi city is also known as city of stepwells because many Bowries have been recovered from the Bundi area. So this is about the steep wells in Bowry. Okay, second will be pond. We know that in pond we collect the water. Okay, rainwater gets collected in pond and then we worship water there as well. Okay, so and it has been an important source of drinking. Second will be pond. Okay, so it's a large area where water gets collected and most of the ponds are built near the slopes. Slope means, suppose if this is the river pond, so a slope will be here so that water can flow in this pond. Okay. Now number of them are there, like Senpani Pond in Chittorgarh, okay, and Gajrup Sagar Pond in Jaisalmer. So number of ponds are there. This is also the traditional way. Now here most of the water comes from rain, okay. So rainwater gets collected. Rainwater flows and enters into ponds. Then you have lakes, okay. In lakes, what happened? Now these lakes, many lakes in Rajasthan were built by rulers, okay. Now these are often used for storing water and conserving the water. They are the source for potable water. They are all, sometimes lake water is also used for irrigational purposes, okay. And on these lakes, economic and social development of the economic area takes place. We know that because irrigational lake water is used for irrigation purpose, etc. And so it also leads to local economic development. Local economic development. Example, Sardar Saman Lake of Pali, then Taj Chapar Lake of Churu, Fateh Sagar Lake in Udaipur. So these are different lakes, alright. And then we have Nadi, okay. Now what are these Nadi? Now these are smallest than pond, okay. Then we have Nadi, okay. Now these are smaller than ponds. These are smaller than ponds, okay. So here rainwater gets collected. As we know that lakes, ponds, etc., rainwater gets collected. And that rainwater is used for drinking purpose and for irrigation purpose. Alright, and these have been remained as a major source of potable water in most of the villages. So in villages you will find these nadis, and example like number of nadis are there which were constructed by various villages as a community resource, okay. So these are also used for drinking purposes of livestock. Livestock also use these as for drinking purpose, for the drinking purpose. So this gives boost to animal husbandry, etc., like pashupalan or cow rearing. And then you have Johad, okay. This is also rainwater gets collected. Johad, here also rainwater gets collected. It's like a tanka, okay, and it is circular, and then underground storage of water takes place. And then you have Beri. Similarly, so it's not much deep. It's like 5 meter deep, and so underground water is stored and then it is used. Okay, so it is present in Barmer, Jaisalmer, etc. All right, and then you have Khadin. So what is this Khadin? The last one is Khadin. So Khadin, it is a technique of water conservation and water collection which has been adopted in Jaisalmer, okay, and it is the best technique for agriculture and ensuring availability of potable water for drinking purpose. So flowing water of rainy season is stopped by forming a permanent ridge of mud and wall. The additional water is allowed to flow from one side of the wall through which another Khadin lay. So what happens is, suppose if this is the mountain or this is a hill, now here water will flow. They will build a wall here so that water gets stored here. Now when water level, so there is a one hole which is kept here so that additional water can be stored in the Khadin which they create. Now this ensures that the rainwater doesn't get wasted and gets stored. Okay, so here rainwater gets stored. Okay, so these are the traditional way of water conservation. Alright, in the next class we will cover the Mukhyamantri Jan Swalamban Yojana, and then we are done with the chapter. Thank you.